Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Bhava babes. Do me a favor, leave a comment, let me know you're here. Welcome, welcome. All right, hello. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Ingrid H. Turner. I'm the founder of the Bhava Spiritual Mission, and we are a digital church, and we are here to help you live in partnership with spirits. Fuck yes. Oops. Hells yes. Welcome, welcome. Leave a comment and let me know you're here. Okay, what are we doing today? Well, let me tell you a little bit about Bhava first. Bhava Spiritual Mission is a digital church. We've been in operation since 2017, and we are, like I said, here to help you live in partnership with Spirit. The goal of the Bhava Spiritual Mission is to help the individuals expand into their highest expression, to really ferret out their spiritual gifts and bring those gifts out into the world. One of the ways that we do this, one of the ways that we help you show up and move from fear to love is these weekly broadcasts. I'm your host. I'm Ingrid H. Turner. I founded the Bhava Spiritual Mission with the one goal to reach you, connect with you, help be of support to you in spirit. Okay, leave a comment. Let me know you're watching. Let me know who's here. Where are you too? How far is this reaching? That is the big question. That's what I like to know all the time. How far are we going? Welcome, my beloveds. All right. What's our format? Today, we're going to do readings. We are readings by donation. I will stick the banner on here. Bomb! Donate for a reading. Any amount that you're able to donate to the Bhava Spiritual Mission today, as a big old fat thank you, I will do a reading for you on today's live stream. I appreciate you so much. I have to log into the PayPal. That's a PayPal link to see what the list says. But we're also going to look at human design transits, and we're going to do tarot energies for the week. And I'm going to talk a little bit about particularly this phrase, living in partnership with spirit. Let me ask you something. When you hear that, what does that feel like to you? What does that bring up for you? Leave a comment and let me know. But first, let's ground in. And then we'll open up with prayer, and we'll get into prayer healings, and then we'll dive into the content for today. So go ahead and close your eyes with me if you're able to. And if you're not, just follow along with your breath. Just going to close your eyes. You're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel your energy pool in your root chakra. And maybe it'll feel warm or tingly. And you just be aware that it's happening. Take a deep breath in and pull the energy from your root into your heart. Exhale and hold the energy in your heart. Inhale and pull the energy from your heart into your crown. Exhale and hold the energy in your crown. Inhale and pull the energy out of your body. Feel it connect with divine source energy. And with the out breath, pull that energy back into your body and into your heart. Breathe in and hold the energy in your heart. Breathe out and pull the energy down to your root. Breathe in and hold the energy in your root. Breathe out and push the energy down your legs and into your feet. Breathe in and hold the energy in your feet. Breathe out and push the energy into the earth. Feel that energy hook in with the earth's core And take a deep breath in and pull it back up towards your feet. Exhale. Inhale and feel the energy hit the soles of your feet and move up your legs and pull again in the root chakra and exhale into your root chakra. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing this community together today. Thank you for holding us in this net of unity and love and spirits. Help us open ourselves up completely to the healing, the wisdom, the energy, and the love of Divine Spirit. And let us carry the purity of this experience out into our week, out into our lives, out into our relationships, raising the consciousness of the planet, one beautiful, loving connection at a time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And at this time, or any time, I invite you to share your prayer. Leave a comment. Pray for yourself, for a loved one, for collective. Pray for whoever or whatever is on your heart. Hey, Amber in Phoenix. I'm glad to see you on here. Love to see you here, darling. I don't see any Facebook comments, and I wonder if there's something glitchy going on. I wonder if you guys are commenting or not. My phone says you're not. Okay, fine. Hey, if you're watching on Facebook or anywhere else, please leave a comment. Let me know you're here. It helps me feel juiced up to know that you're here and you're watching and you're gaining from this and you're interacting. So thank you so much for being here and for connecting. And at any time, again, share your prayer. We'll bring it up on screen. We will affirm that prayer. Okay, so hey, Michelle, you're here with your signature white heart. I will never look at a white heart and not think of you, darling. We got another Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you, darling. All right, beauties. Here's what's been coming through today. There is a real need for those of us moving in these times, living in these times, the commitment you have to yourself, to spirit, to your evolution, expansion. I call that living in partnership with spirit. You can tell me what that means to you. You can leave a comment. When I say living in partnership with spirit, what does that mean to you? And when I was contemplating this day, because I wanted to talk about it, I wanted to kind of bring it back to the crux of what we do with the Bhava spiritual mission and feel into this from a spiritual contemplative perspective. Hello, Jade. I love this life too. And one of the things that came through is it's about presence, not just about presence with like in our devotional space. That's important too, but presence with our being. A need to slow down and stop and open ourselves up to everything that is available to us from our partnership with Divine Spirit. We cannot really access God unless we are still, unless we are present in this moment, right here in the right now. Because the truth is, the divine God, all of creation, only exists in this moment. And so we're humans. We're here to make shit happen. We're busy. We're taking action. We're building amazing things. And we're supposed to. And that's what our ego is for, is to drive us forward to have these incredible experiences because God wants these experiences through us. But there is a requirement that we carve out space and stillness and presence for the divine. And that can be daily. I do mine daily as early as I can in the day, in the morning. My mornings are set aside for spirit. But sometimes it requires more than that. Sometimes we need to press pause on our lives. We need to put a fucking pin in whatever it is that we're striving for and come into our being, cozy up in a blanket with a hot cup of tea, and just be with ourselves and our feelings and our thoughts and our whole lived experience. That is how spirit trickles in and fills us up when we stop and allow it to catch up. And after those times, we have a renewed energy and zest because we are pushed forward, not just by our ego and our ambitions, but fueled by spirit. There's a tinge of the divine in our activities when we truly allow ourselves to meet spirit where it's at, which is in the present moment. So while we have a lot of busyness happening, and I looked at the human design transits and I was like, ooh, there is stuff happening. We got a lot of energy just out there right now. And it's exciting and it's fun. And it's why we're here in this human body and these human experiences. But let's not forget to every day carve out a little bit of time for God, for divine spirit, to allow ourselves to connect fully and deepen our partnership with spirit. So when we move out into this really exciting, busy energy where we're building and creating and starting movements, that we are blessed and supported by that divine energy. My practice, I get up in the morning, I drink a glass of water first, and I have some coffee and I sit and I get into gratitude in my heart. I carve out at least 30 minutes to sit with myself, grounding, gratitude, breath, movement, whatever I need to do to carve out just that little bit of space with divine spirit. And some days I freaking cry uncle and I turn everything off and I take a day because that's just as important. Carving out that space is just as important as the big things we're here to accomplish so that we can really hear spirit. We can hear our partner in this life, our divine partner. Tell me how that feels. Tell me how that's resonating with you. That was the big thing that came through earlier. It was like, yeah, living in partnership with spirit. Hello, Lisa. Greetings to you as well. Okay. We are going to look at some human design transits. Then I'm going to pull some tarot cards to look at the energies for the week ahead. And then I'm doing readings by donation. Donate any amount to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. It's on your screen and it's in the description of the video. And I will be very happy to do a reading for you on this live stream. I appreciate you. And any support that you give, I feel really grateful. Oh, Michelle, I wake up and raise my left arm to above and open my hand to receive. That's beautiful. These little habits and rituals that we get into in the morning, really powerful. It actually gets to the point where if you don't do it, you really notice. Like it don't feel right. The day don't go as well. All right. Human design. Who's familiar with human design? Who's not familiar with human design? Have you ever had your human design chart read and looked at? I love human design. Human design is like this incredible blueprint for the magic of you. It is your unique energetic signature. It is varied. It is depth. It is so accurate. I am just having a love affair with human design. The transits are help us understand what's going on collectively. Yes, Michelle had a human design session with me. Eye opener. Woohoo. I'm gonna have to look at your chart again soon, honey, because I've learned even more. So I'm gonna hook up with, I'm gonna connect with you and we're gonna look at it again. Because it just goes so deep, goes so in depth. So human design is a combination of astrology, the I Ching, the Kabbalah, and the chakra system. And it all weaves together. And the energies that are described just funnel deeper, down, deeper, more and more granular and more detailed. And we're going to talk about what the snapshot of the human design chart looks like in the sky right now. We'll talk about that tonight. And you can take this out as more information out into the week ahead. So the energy, the macro energy that we're dealing with is the energies of communication, the energies of our emotions, the energies of motivation, and the energy of fear. These energies are being consistently generated in the sky, which means you are going to consistently be feeling it. The throat is about your communication. It's about how you take the initiative. Your solar plexus is your emotional wave. So you're going to be feeling maybe more emotional, be more moody, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It's like a wave. You ride the emotional wave. The will center is defined in the human design transits, which is pretty cool. 90% of you do not generate that energy consistently. And so you're going to be feeling more motivated. You're going to be feeling more able to get shit done, to manage your own energy levels and how you, when you show up to work, when you need to rest, what you want to do. It's a great energy to take advantage of right now. It can also mean that you end up feeling less secure in yourself. Like you start working so hard, you feel like you have to prove something. You don't have to prove anything. You are fantastic the way you are. And then the spleen, which is the fear center, but it's also the center for intuition. It's your survival instinct. So you may notice that your fears start ticking up. So in the midst of the emotional stuff that can be happening for you, you're going to have the fear, but you're also going to have that go out and get them. And I want to break through and I want to make things happen. This is not a bad thing. This is about friction. It's like when a wheel is spinning, the wheel of a car is spinning. It doesn't make the car go unless it creates friction by turning on the concrete. All right. Hey, Skyla, I'm so glad you're here too. Yay. Nice to see you, gorgeous. So, you're going to be feeling a medley of really powerful energy this week that you may or may not feel on a consistent basis on your own, depending on what's going on with your own chart. But you're going to feel the urge to speak up, speak your truth. You're going to have more motivation than you normally do. Your emotions are going to be a little more volatile. Don't take it out on other people. Just allow yourself to have your experience. And your fears might kick up. And the antidote to the fear is to get present. Like we were talking about, living in partnership with spirit, carving out that space for presence and connection. That can transforms that fear into intuition in the moment, clarity in the moment. That is available for you. All right, some other energies that we're dealing with here. We have the 35 to 36 channel created in the human design transits. This is an intense channel. This is a channel of crisis and change, crisis leading to change. It's an emotional buildup of tension that ultimately leads to the need to make a change in your life, to change directions, to do something new, to move house, whatever it is. All right. And it's going to be preceded by emotional discomfort. We've had the gate 36 defined for a while. And so we've been feeling that, but this is going to really come with the urge to make a change. Make sure you're listening to your intuition when it comes time to make that change, and you're going to be fine. But there's definitely a difficult energy of crisis, right? Creating crisis in order to make that change. But it's not like it's okay. You're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with this crisis energy, with what's coming up for you. We also have the 2644 defined, which is the channel of the entrepreneur, wheeling and dealing and negotiating and selling and making things happen. It's a very cool energy. It's going to really help you feel like, yeah, I am in the zone. If you're an entrepreneur, if you run your own business like I do, this is fantastic energy to take advantage of. Like, oh yeah, we are feeling confident in our sales ability, in our marketing, in our networking, in our talking to people, the gift of gab. It's a nice energy. So speaking of that salesman energy, that 26 gate, the sun is going through gate 26. Gate 26 is, again, the energy of the salesman, networking. It's funny, my son has this channel defined, this 26 to 44. And I swear to God, since he could talk, everything has been a negotiation. Everything. So that's the energy that we are coming up with and experiencing throughout this week. We also have some really good money energy happening. Earth is in gate 45. Gate 45 is like royalty. It's the ability to gather resources to you and to parse them out for a fee. Right? It's a hell of a business energy. So you have the entrepreneur channel and then you have this business energy, and that's really grounding for us. So this is a really great opportunity to tap into the energy of building resources and making money this week. Who isn't like that? That's handy for all of us. Mercury, what we're thinking about and speaking about and teaching about, is going through gate 58, which is the gate of joy. You're going to be feeling pretty peppy. So even with some of the difficult, the fear stuff and the emotional stuff that's coming up for you that may show up in shadow, you're going to tend to have an optimistic spin on it. Your thoughts are going to have an optimistic spin. Hallelujah. We like that optimistic spin. Venus, which is our values, is going through gate 10, which is a gate of self-love. This is a time to really nourish and nurture yourself and start making a list of all the things you love about yourself, to really revel in the beauty of you. Because when you love yourself, you empower others to do the same. You empower others in their entire life. That's what this gate 10 is. Gate 10 is loving yourself, and through loving yourself, empowering other people to be exactly who they are and love themselves just the way they are. Isn't that beautiful energy? And we have Venus going through that. This is what we're valuing, what we're loving, what we're finding beautiful this week. Mars is going through gate 35. Gate 35 is the gate of change, the intuitive knowing of when to make a change. Okay. Mars is their initiative. It's get up and go, but it's immature. So before you make a change, I encourage you to take a breath and really take just a moment to evaluate, is this serving me? Is this change serving me? Am I doing this because I got that intuitive, yes, it's time? Or am I doing this because I'm just barreling forward and I need to take action for whatever reason? Because the immature Mars is driving my actions. Just pause, take a breath. You will know. But there's powerful energy for change right now in the stars, in the transits. Jupiter, which is our abundance, is going through gate 25. And gate 25 is the gate of unconditional love. Just like God loves you, just like God loves us all. It's the ability to love your child and a flower exactly the same, because you understand it's all God. When you cultivate unconditional love, that unlocks your abundance. Now, Saturn is where we feel challenged. Okay. Saturn is going through the gate of principles, which is this uncomfortable emotional energy when we are out of alignment with our moral integrity principles within our community, within ourselves. So if you're living out of alignment, you're going to feel emotionally uncomfortable. You're going to know it. You won't be able to deny it. And that discomfort will put pressure on you until you and your community make a change to get back into alignment with your principles, or change the principles. Okay. Hell of an energy. If you're living in alignment, Saturn will be a supportive structural energy in this area. If you're not true to yourself, you're going to feel it. It's going to feel uncomfortable in this area. Uranus is one of the outer planets that moves really slow. And this is the energy of breakthroughs, aha moments, holy cow, sudden shifts, sudden changes. This is going through gate 2. Gate 2 is the energy of guidance, being a guide for other people, even more than a guide for yourself, really being able to hone in on what other people need to step foot on their life purpose, on their life path. So you're going to be having breakthroughs when you show up to be a guide for other people, and you're going to have breakthroughs when you allow other people to step in and be a guide for you. If you've been one of those people that's like, I can do it all myself, this is a really good time to step back, to humble yourself, and to allow help to come to you, because you will have massive breakthroughs and expand exponentially, and sometimes shockingly, by allowing that help and that guidance to show up for you. Neptune is the planet of spirituality, our intuition. It's also a planet of illusion and confusion. And it's going through gate 36. Gate 36 is the gate of crisis. It's completing that channel that I talked about earlier, the 35 to 36. Crisis, emotional crisis, which builds and builds and builds and is a cycle until you make a change. Something has to give, and then it becomes calm again. But the cycle builds. It's a cycle. The crisis will build again. And so with Neptune here, we are gaining our spiritual insights and going through our spiritual development through the energy of emotional crisis. Yay. That's the way we're doing it for a while. And that's okay. It's part of the human experience. It's one of the reasons why we are here. And then Pluto, which is the energy of deep transformation, is going through gate 60, which is the gate of limitations, the gate of knowing what your limitations are, and then accepting those limitations. And through acceptance of those limitations, transcendence of those limitations. In Pluto, you're going to feel the whole spectrum of that energy. Okay. All right, so there's our human design transits. Such a fascinating topic. Let me know how that feels to you. Let me know how that was listening to that, if that felt clear and helpful for you. And what we're going to do is I'm going to look at the energies for the week with the tarot cards, just to get an even deeper understanding of, okay, what are we looking at this week? What are we doing this week? And after that, I'm going to do readings by donation. And we got one. Beautiful soul treats. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. If you'd like a reading, you can go to the link on the screen. It's also in the description of the video. It's a PayPal link. Donate any amount that you're able to the Bhava Spiritual Mission, and I will be so happy to do a reading for you. And if for whatever reason you can't get to PayPal, then leave a comment and let me know, and I'll plug my Venmo up here. But first, let's look at the collective energies. Collective. What do we need to know, spirits? What do we need to know? What's coming up? The Father of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Magician. Ooh, okay. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to show you all the cards here, but let me just give you the snapshot. Your gift of sight, understanding what you want, is at an all-time high right now. It's really, really strong. And you absolutely have the tools, everything you need to manifest into reality what you set your sights on. This is a long game, though. This is not, this is going to happen tomorrow or next week. This is going to take work. It's joyful work. It's creative work. It's work you want to do, but it's in the world work, dealing with your resources, putting your nose to the grindstone. There's also a need to continue to work on your mindset and your self-worth. What is your goal? And if you want to share, go ahead. That long-term vision that you had, what you know you've always wanted, that's available to you. You've cleared a path to that, and now you're just following the path. But it's going to take a while, and you're going to need to put in the work. Again, joyful work. My right ear is ringing. Whenever my right ear rings, that's action. Time to get into action. Okay, so it is action time, my loves. You have a solid foundation that you've set for yourself. This is really about goals. This is about potentially goals around business or goals around lifestyle, how you want to live your life, how you want your energy to be, and putting in that hard work. But it's hard work you want to do. So just keep trudging away. We have the Father of Wands here, which is that gift of sight. This is the CEO card. You know exactly what you want. And you know what it looks like. And now you know how to get there. You've had a breakthrough where you know how to get there. You have incredible powers of manifestation. Speak your manifestations into existence. That's a really good week for this. Speak your manifestations into existence. Speak it in prayer, speak it in intention, put it out into the world. You are going to have to work on your standing. Like, am I good enough for this? Do I deserve this? Do I value this? Okay. That's part of the work that you have to do. And you're going to have to get going, nuts and bolts, nose to the grindstone, day after day, doing the same thing over and over, perfecting your craft, working, crawling, walking, running towards what it is that you envision for yourself. But you've laid a solid foundation. You've done a lot of the work already. You have an incredible launching pad. You're ready to get to work. So this week is really about holding the vision and giving yourself permission and setting the intention to put the work in, because you have everything it takes to bring this into reality. Everything it takes to manifest this into reality. Hi, Jamie Love. I'm so glad it's resonant. That's great. That makes me really happy. It's killer, man. And on the bottom, we have the 9 of Cups. This is happy making stuff. This is going to make you happy. Get to it. Don't hesitate. If you were hesitating, if you were questioning yourself, whether you're on the right path or what you want is really available to you, the answer is hell's bells. Yes, it is. All right. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to get into individual readings right now. First one we have is our beautiful Michelle. What does our beautiful Michelle need to know this week? If you would like a reading, donate any amount you're able to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. And it's on the screen and it's linked in the description of the video. Hey, Sarah, I'm glad that you're here. Better late than never. I'm thrilled you're here. Yeah, Jamie, no hesitation. Just get to work. Just get to work, girl. I love it. All right. Beautiful Michelle. What does our beautiful Michelle need to know this week? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Michelle. Fantastic cards. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving pieces. This is what I'm picking up. You've really got a lot of help because you've given a lot of help. You've got a lot coming to you. You've got a community that you're building. You're working with other people to build something renowned, to build something that lasts, to build something that makes a difference. You are the queen bee, my love. You are the boss lady. Act like it, and everyone around you will be more comfortable. Your whole community will feel more comfortable and be more productive when you step into this leadership role. Be the boss babe, be the CEO babe. It is absolutely your energy, and stuffing it or minimizing it only creates confusion for those around you because they can feel this energy in you. They know this to be true, but when you shrink yourself, it causes confusion. A lot of moving parts right now. Don't rush. You have a team of people helping you do the work. There's a lot of willingness to give and to receive. It's a really, really good energy. You're really creating something that's going to last a lifetime, last beyond your lifetime. And hell's yes, this is winning. You're going to be seen. What you're creating is going to be seen and celebrated. My love, accolades, all good. The biggest message I have for you is to really step into this queen energy, to step into this CEO energy, because everybody else knows it's you. So don't minimize it. I feel like there's a tendency to not want to step fully into it for whatever reason. I feel like it's a mix of things, just kind of stuff that's inside you. But I encourage you to try it on for size and watch how your community responds to you and how productive they get and how focused and how they are not going to be confused. There's not going to be any confusion. There are a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of possibilities here. So enjoy the possibilities. You don't have to make any hard and fast decisions about everything right now, but it will become clear. And when it does, you are the boss. You will know it. You will know exactly what action to take and when to take that action. All right, beautiful. I hope that is helpful. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you tremendously. All right, my loves. Does anybody else want a reading? I am here. I am ready to be of service. Yeah, no hesitation. Just shuffle the cards. Wait for a minute. Karen donated. Right on. Let me check the list. Make sure it went through, my love. All right, my sweet. I'm not seeing it yet. Did you, is it under your name? Actually, I don't see any other donations. Michelle, thank you. Thank you. I hear you. I know exactly what your message is. Lots of love your way. Happy travels. Awesome. I'm really glad that was helpful and that resonated, darling. I appreciate you. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, check on that, Karen. I want to do a reading for you if we're able to. But I want to make sure everything is nothing's glitchy. Glitchy glatchy. There we go. Okay, Sarah. Karen, while we're waiting for you, we have our beautiful Sarah. All right, beautiful Sarah. I adore you, woman. What does our beautiful Sarah need to know this week? Sarah, thank you so much for your support. I love you and I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. What does our beautiful Sarah need to know this week? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, my sweet love. Things are moving forward for you. You need some self-care and to wait on some items. Wait on making some decisions because you're going to have a better understanding maybe next week of what it is you need to make decisions about. This week is about self-care, taking care of your sweet self, curling up, really taking care of your energy, managing your energy. You're waiting. You don't have all the information you need. But during this time of self-care and waiting, this is a productive waiting. You have the Mother of Pentacles, which I really see as you sitting in your sensuality and your self-worth. By sensuality, what I really mean is being present. Okay, really allowing yourself to be present in your body, in your environment, in your home, especially, is what I'm feeling. You've laid a really strong foundation for yourself at this point and what it is that you want next. During this time this week where it's really slowed down, which I have a feeling maybe you're going to be celebrating that slowing down, you're going to have an opportunity to identify what it is you really want, to go a little bigger and dream a little louder for what you want your life to look and feel like. On the bottom, we have the 9 of Swords. This is a week where Spirit would like you to just, you weren't here for the beginning of the broadcast, but we were talking about carving out space for Spirit, carving out space, presence for your connection to the divine. Go back and rewatch that right at the beginning. I think it'll really help you with what I'm pulling through for today's message. This week is slowing down, being in your own space, finding the peace in the cracks of your life, to let go of the anxiety and the worry. And what will emerge from that is a really clear picture of where it is you want to go next in life, and an understanding that you have a foundation and tools in order to get there, in order to make that a reality. I feel like there's been a lot of chaos in your environment, in yourself, just a lot of churning and chaos. This week, really take the time to find peace and stillness wherever you can. I understand when you like have a family and live with other people, like, you can't necessarily have that 100% of the time. But Spirit likes to tell me, find peace in the cracks of your life. Find peace in the cracks of your life. So wherever you can, let yourself have it. Let yourself be at rest in the moment and in self-care, whatever that looks like for you. And new clarity is going to emerge. Increased clarity is going to emerge, which I really love for you. And let me show you the cards. Mother of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, Daughter of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Star, and 9 of Swords, which is about needless worry. Hey, Gail. Hey, Ivy. Right on, my loves. Let me just check this list. If anybody would like a donation, if anybody would like a reading, you can make a donation in any amount to the Bhava Spiritual Mission, linked on the screen, also linked in the description of the video. And I will be so happy to do a reading for you. Okay, Karen, I got it. I got you, Karen. All right, let's do you next, my love. Yes, Ivy, I will timestamp you. Okay, beautiful Karen. What does a beautiful Karen need to know this week? Thank you, Karen. Appreciate you. What does our beautiful Karen need to know this week? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful Karen. Okay, my sweet love. If it hasn't happened already, it will really soon. You've got some really good things coming your way. You're not having to work. Think offers. And, this could be any kind of offer, offers of friendship, offers of work, offers of money, offer, whatever. Things are coming to you. Now, these are not immediate, oh my God, $1 million landed in my lap. These are seeds that are being planted. Really pay attention to the conversations that you're having this week and what people are offering you and suggesting to you. Suggestions. Okay. I'm really getting that strongly. Suggestions are really powerful right now. People might say, you might want to try this, or you know what, I want to introduce you to so-and-so, or whatever it is. Say yes to everything that feels like, oh, that might be interesting, because that's going to plant some seeds and you're going to make connections, which will unfold and ultimately lead to some really good things coming your way. There's things that you want. There's experiences you want to have, ways you want to feel, which are making their way to you through the path of least resistance. And for you, being open to these connections, suggestions, offers of help, whatever it is, little tiny things are going to lead to bigger and bigger and bigger things. And that's what Spirit is asking you to focus on this week, is to really be open to those offers. Be open to new connections, because this is where it's leading to. Not yet. It's planting seeds. It's going to be a really fun journey. It can be like, I see you hopping along rocks on a brook, like on a stream or something. I don't know. It was really cool. And the 9 of Cups, which is happiness and fulfillment. Yeah. Let me show you the cards. The Son of Cups. The offers are coming your way, baby. You don't have to do anything except exist in your own energy, in your authentic experience. You have earned these offers, everything that's coming to you, by being fabulous, by just being you and being the kind and helpful person that you are. Ace of Pentacle, planting real concrete seeds for manifestation. New connections also may be uncomfortable. You may meet people or make new connections where you're like, ooh, it's punching up a little bit here. That's great. Getting out of your comfort zone is paramount to getting to the Empress, which is total abundance in your life. The 7 of Pentacles, it's going to unfold slowly, or in its own time, I should say, not necessarily slowly. But this card, it'll take longer than you want it to, but it'll happen faster than you think it will. All right, so let it unfold. And then this is what's coming, along with the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. That could, that's pretty awesome. So enjoy your week of things coming to you. This isn't a heavy lifting week for you. You're not working yet. You're allowing it to come to you. Be in your authentic energy, and you will just get offer after offer after offer. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate your donation. I appreciate your support. Such a pleasure to be able to read for you. Okay, we have Amber. Hi, beautiful Amber. Thank you, Amber, for your donation, your support. What does Amber need to know this week? What does our beautiful Amber need to know this week? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo-wee! Girl, I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are major arcana. Those are the big daddies of the tarot. Okay. You have major shifts happening. Here's the thing. There is real happiness for you available. It is on the horizon. What it's going to require is you letting go of what is not making you happy. You have to be honest and identify your relationships, your jobs, your experiences, anything that you're butting up against that is causing you to feel miserable and struggle. It's not for you. We get caught in this whole struggle gives meaning to my life. You have to walk away. You have to identify what's sticky, what's a problem, and you have to walk away. This has been a transformative process for you. This has been a long time coming. You've been going through it. And this is what's coming, is the Empress card. It's going to be up to you to take a leap of faith, beloved. I know it's really hard to let go. I know it's really hard to walk away from people or situations that you have invested so much emotional energy in. But the truth is, you know what's no longer serving you. You're only hanging on because of fear. Sit with that fear. Allow yourself to transcend that fear so that you can release the person in particular is what I'm feeling. Any situations that are causing you misery. If you're miserable, it's not for you. Let it go. And then you have so much light available to you and shining in your life. So much, honey. All right, beautiful. I just need to. I'm going to add, Amber, throat chakra. Speak up, my love. You have to speak your truth. Don't mute yourself anymore. Never, never, never again. All right. If you would like a reading, donate any amount to the Bhava Spiritual Mission as a thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll do a reading for you on today's live stream. I appreciate you so much. Okay. Beautiful Ivy. We are time stamping Ivy. Where are we? I don't even know how much time has gone by. Oh, there it is. 47:13. Okay. Where's the time? 47:13 for Ivy. Okay. What does our beautiful Ivy need to know? Thank you. Thank you. What does our beautiful Ivy need to know? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Ivy. Ivy, your relationships really matter this week. Ivy, there's going to be a deepening of your current relationships and new relationships potentially coming in this week. If they don't come in this week, the ground is becoming fertile for those relationships to come in. I would expect you, especially in your primary relationships, like your love relationships, your romantic relationship, I would expect this to deepen and reach a really sweet level this week. This is really, really nice. You're finally going to feel like you're reaching some give and take here, some equal give and take. You're going to feel so supported this week. And this is you're going to really feel it this week. And then it's going to kind of ebb and flow a little bit as the weeks go on. It is going to cement into a consistent energy of depth of connection and give and take and real support. But it's going to take some time for that to be consistent. You're going to feel it inconsistently. Okay. Continue to juggle and continue to bring the people who matter to you, these primary relationships, back to remind them, hey, we got to this place and this was really working for me. And this support that you gave me in this moment for this period had this effect for me, because the people who love you, they want you to have that. They just don't know any better. They don't know that that kind of support is that valuable to you. So you need to tell them, communicate with them. With the Three of Cups, I think this is probably multiple relationships where this deepening is going to happen for you. Really enjoy this renewed connection and depth of your relationships this week. Milk it. And then make sure you remember it. And don't be afraid to remind people, hey, you remember that? Yeah, that did it for me. That made me happy. That level of support enabled me to do this and feel this way and have this kind of confidence in myself. Because for you, the support of your lovers and your closest connections is paramount to your success. So make sure that the people want to give that to you is what I'm getting. That is going to happen this week. And then you will kind of do the work and allow it to unfold and cement more concretely into your life to become more of a habit, because it's mostly just not a habit for the people in your life. All right, beautiful. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you, and I hope that is helpful to you. And if you would like a reading, donate any amount to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. Link is on my screen. It's also in the description of the video. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. Okay. Hello, Skyla. Love, I got you. What does our beautiful Skyla need to know? What does our beautiful Skyla need to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Skyla. Ooh, I'm really happy this week is looking so good for so many. Oh, Skyla, big shift in your resources and finances coming. Really powerful. Things are really moving forward for you. Dang, I really like the look of these cards. This is going to be a really nice week. Cultivating sacred space. I feel like you're getting better and better and better at giving that to yourself. Cultivate that sacred space. Happiness, happy families, happy connections, mad abundance, things moving forward really quickly in a really fun way. Wealth, mastery, solid foundation off of which to work. Honey, you really have have had a shift happen and are continuing to have shifts happening around your well-being, your abundance, your movement, the life that you want to live. The most important card that I feel like I pulled, the one that I'm really called to very strongly, is this Four of Swords. Cultivating that sacred space, giving yourself that downtime. Lots of action is taking place. Lots of movement is happening. You need to make sure and maintain this spiritual practice. Maintain this sense of well-being. Go to a place where you can calm your mind. When you calm your mind and you bring those mind levels down, that's when your abundance comes in, rushing towards you. And that's going to look that's going to look like money. It's going to look like support. Okay, it's going to look like a foundation. Let it in. Let it in by getting quiet, getting close, slipping into partnership with spirit. It's coming for you. This is very good. I love this reading. Love this reading for you. Thank you so much, beautiful Skyla. I so appreciate your support and I love you to death. Okay. Kristen donated. Okay, let's go find you. Let me check the list. If you'd like a reading, donate any amount you're able to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. The link is on the screen and it is in the description of the video. All right, beautiful Kristen, I got you, love. Okay. What does our beautiful Kristen need to know this week? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What does our beautiful Kristen need to know this week? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. You are such a phenomenal powerhouse. You have got it going on. You are absolutely the queen of your domain. You see things so clearly. You have so much manifesting capability. You are management. You are the boss, babe. You have got it going on, you CEO woman, and you completely doubt yourself. You absolutely cut yourself out from at the knees. And you don't have to. The only thing stopping you in anything that you want to do, create, any way that you want to live, is your own shadow, my love. And it is coming roaring to the surface because it always does when we are on the precipice of major expansion. And that's where the Judgment card shows up for you. Things are expanding exponentially for you inside of you, this explosion of Kristen. You have everything it takes to create whatever you want in life. And the shadow comes in and just knocks you out of the knees. It just takes you out. This insecurity, this lack of belief in yourself. That's that when that comes up for you, I need you to start doubting your doubts. Start questioning that voice. Remember that the mind lies, and it is old baggage. It is old history. It is old voices that are not yours, not a one of them. Because look at you, you incredible manifester. You boss babe. You community builder. You creative being. You insightful human. You happy, happy bitch. You have everything going on. Lots of major arcana, lots of positive energy, and the devil coming in and saying, oh yeah, but is that true, Kristen? Can you really do it? Do you really have what it takes? Are you really good enough? No. Let's bring in somebody else's voice. Let's bring in the negativity. Let's go ahead and drown out the happiness and the awakening and the strength and the confidence that you have innately. Drown that out with the devil's voice. That is the only thing that is causing dissent for you. Okay? Let it go. Let it go this week. It's a lie. Call it out for what it is, and it will simmer right down. All righty. Let me check. If you'd like a reading, go ahead and donate any amount to the Bhava Spiritual Mission. Link is on the screen, and it's also in the description of the video. And let's see who else we got on the list. We're doing readings. All right. Okay. Good, Kristen. I'm really glad that resonated. Skyla, I'm so glad yours resonated too. That makes me really happy. It's really great to get that feedback from you when your readings resonate. It's very helpful for me to know that I'm on the right track and I'm fully tapped into spirit for you. Because that's what I want. I want to show up, get the fuck out of the way, and be a channel for you. Okay, my loves, it looks like that's it for readings. We don't have anybody else who jumped on the list, but that is okay. My loves, I will be here again next week, same time, same place, doing readings, checking on the energies, giving you messages from spirit. It's what I'm all about. So let me know if you'll be here next week. If you found this helpful, please share it out with friends, family, whoever you think would benefit from this video, from this experience together. And thank you for showing up and creating this incredible community. It's just amazing when we come together, what an impact we make, even a few of us. So thank you so much. I love you and I appreciate you. And I'll see you next week.